So we're back with some mods, but first, before we get into that, I want to say a big congratulations to Sid Modding. He's given up modding, sort of, because he's got a job with giants. Oh, that is ace. I would love to work with giants. If you're working, give me a shout out. I can work with you as well. Hook me up with Sid Modding. Oh, that would be brilliant. But congratulations to that. So let's get to the mods. Right, first up, we've got the liquid manure production. This is by FSPT, 3.26 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and onto productions and factories. Yeah, it's a slurry factory. So we'll scroll along to find it. There we are, 20 grand to buy. Obviously, this is going to be there for making slurry. So you put your stuff in there, you take your slurry out, and then we come around and we've got your production chain menu there. So we'll click on that. So this is going to require 1,000 wood chips, 1,000 water and 500 straw, and you're going to get 1,000 slurry out. Now that looks about halfway that I've loaded up so far. So probably around the 400,000 litre mark per thing that you need to put in. Fair enough. I mean, if you want to go down the organic shenanigans route and you haven't got the animals to provide you with the stinky stuff, yeah, we call it that, the stinky stuff. Oh, this would do you nicely. Right, next up is Old Farmhouse. This is by Barney, 14.59 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and, as you can imagine, under farmhouses. So there it is, 20 grand to buy, and obviously it's a farmhouse, but I must say that looks amazing. In the detail on the woodwork, and you got the net curtains in the windows. That's ace. I mean, you've got your sleep trigger there at the front. You've got the wardrobe trigger at the side there. Go in and change your clothes if you wanted to, just like that. Get yourself a vent jacket. Fair enough. I like that. That is wow nice. I mean, you've got some barrels around the back. Bit of junk there. That looks brilliant. Oh, love it. Right, next up is the Voucher Agco 1200 kg. This is by Andrea, 1.09 megabyte on download. You're going to find it under weight. So if you wanted a voucher branded weight, this is the thing for you. So it starts off with a 600 kilo weight, 1200 to buy. And then got the option to basically double it to 1200 kilo. Fair enough. Basically doubles the price as well. 2,300 for that one. And then back to 600. Now the next option is the brackets. This is going to be these on the side like that. You can either have stainless steel or black. I think it does the one on the back as well. Yeah, it does. Oh, I like that though. The stainless steel one though. I mean, it's on the front of your voucher tractor. Oh, excellent. Right, next up is the Vogel Newt Farmer M850. This is by QWERTY PL, 4.59 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under plows. Now, I have come to a new appreciation of small equipment. If you've seen me 3 metre special over the Christmas period or me small farmers, do you know what? Small equipment has its place, and this is small. 1.6 metre working width, 7 mile an hour working speed. You're only going to need 80 horsepower, so small tractors will go with this. Yeah, that'll do yourself nicely. 9 grand to buy. You then got the option there of will, no or yes. Puts that on the side there. You got additional stickers. No or yes. Although, where's those stickers actually? I'll put it on the tops of on the backs there. There we are, that's better. Vogel Newt. Fair enough. Then got main colour is going to be red. You go for whichever red you want it to. And then design colour, this looks ace. We'll go for red, 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 silver, silver, or silver 3. Oh, it changes the faces. Oh, that looks ace actually. The red and the stainless steel. Oh, I like that. Very nice. And the last mod for the day is the Steiger ST Series 3. This is by Bala 2003, 19 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it obviously on the tractors and a couple of different places. Just come down to your mods and DLCs. It's a lot easier to find. So first up, we've got the actual tractor itself, the Steiger ST Series 3. Starts off with 220 horsepower engine, 15 mile an hour top speed, 80 grand. Then we come to the options. I like that on the front though, Bearcat. Fair enough. So we've got original green, then got Spirit of 76. That's sort of like an American flag style. We then got Pink Panther. Yes, Pink Panther Steiger. Oh, why not? And then we got back to the original green. Now, having these options does change a few things up, actually. When you go, actually, saying that, when you go for the Pink Panther, you don't have an engine option. Oh, the Pink Panther puts it straight up to 310 horsepower. Right, got you. Fair enough. Okay, if you want a different engine other than the 310 horsepower one, so you come down to this or the, what's it, Spirit 76? You then got 220 horsepower, 225, 250, 250 again, although with a different engine inside. All right, fair enough. 270, 280, 310, 320, 325, 350, and then back to 220. So if you want the 350, you have to go for the original green or the Spirit of 76. If you want to go for the Pink Panther, you're going to have to settle for 310. Just bear that in mind. Then we come down, we've got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Then we come down to axle. So we've got the RBK598 STR S34. And they don't really do much, to be fair. It changes the axle underneath. All right, fair enough. We then come down to beacon light, no or yes, puts that on the top. Then got attachers. So this is round the back, so you've got standard, or you can have a 3-point. Then come down again, got front loader attacher. It's not a front loader. It's a little bit different. So the first one is the dozer blade. Now you're going to need that for the dozer blade attachment. You then got front attacher, which is basically just a trailer hitch on the front. And you then got the mounted fertilizer adapters. You're going to need that for the next part. So the first one is going to be the dozer blade. So you need a dozer blade attacher on the front for this. So it's got a 4-meter working width, $3,000 to buy. So you got original green, Spirit of 76, Pink Panther, black, and then back to original green. So you want to go for a black, change it up a little. Fair enough. That's obviously going to mount to the dozer mounting point. And we'll come out of that. We've got the mounted fertilizer tank. So this is going to do your herbicide and fertilizer, 600 litre capacity. Going to cost you $3,000 again, and you've got the main colour. So you've got green, yellow, red, blue, orange, and another blue. Fair enough, though. But I like that, though. I think I'd probably go with the Pink Panther and just stick with the 310 horsepower version. Oh, that is ace. We've got a couple of updates. We've got the Building for Colony by Roger G Play. Got the Sweet Seawer 720 by Nichols. The Straw Bale Semi-Trailer by Calaruga Modding Design. The 114G and 124G series by Nassif Modding, Eric Isaac, Agro Mods and AJ3D. The Meta Pack by Niku Pix and Niku Do 55. And the map Forstening by Xeris Holtz Welton. Now it does say it needs a new save game, so if you put a bit of time into that, you may need to start again. This is a current testing list that Giants are working on for console, and there's only 3 on there, but we'll see what happens tomorrow, because that doesn't normally mean what's coming out, so we'll see what happens. So that's your mods done for you. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.